And books. He forgot. He doesn't even mention the books. Oh, well. He just... Generic intro in the deck, guys. We're here back with another FNAF related video. Today we're doing Confessions of a FNAF Fan, which is not a game theory FNAF video. It is a video by FootofaFerret. Now, in last week's video, which was FNAF Another Mystery Solved, which apparently that was all true. Somebody told me to skip that video, and I was like, oh, this must all be like debunked or something. But it actually turned out everything in that video was completely true. You want to check my reaction to that video? I'll leave it right up there. I'm also apparently P, so I'll link down below in the description. Also, go to playlist on my channel with all the other FNAF videos going in chronological order. This is a video by FootofaFerret, which somebody had recommended in the past. Taylor put it in the playlist. I'm not sure when he did that, but I have no idea what it's going to be about. It's probably going to be like a funny, goofy little video about the FNAF fandom. I'm not really sure. I literally asked if I should skip it, and literally nobody said I should skip it. And I remember somebody in the past asking me if telling me that I should react to it. So I'm taking that as, let's go ahead and react to it. I have no idea what it's going to be about, so I guess the next Game Theory FNAF video will be out next week. I have no idea how this video is going to perform. I've never seen anything by FootofaFerret before, or yeah, FootofaFerret. What am I saying? Was I saying FootofaFerret? I'm so dumb. Shout out to the patrons because they get the videos there early. Live time on my Pay1 channel. I'll be live every day at 5 p.m. playing some of my Pokemon White 2 Nuzlocke. I read every single comment, so leave some down below. I hope you're having a wonderful day and hope I can make it a tiny little bit better. I've only ever played the first FNAF game, by the way. There's 2 videos on my channel of me playing those FNAF games. I do not like scary games, so you'll probably enjoy those videos. They're kind of old, but they're... yeah, it was rough. But let's go ahead and jump into Confessions of a FNAF Fan. Alright. FootofaFerret
don't really go together.
Same.
I am and have always been a total scaredy cat, and that goes
well when it comes
for
to
the world of video games. The scariest
in real life,
game I
I'm
played
not
as a
scared.
kid was Luigi's
Oh
Mansion,
my
and
god,
even then,
yes, that game
that
scared
was still
me.
pretty intense for baby Fofi. And as an adult,
How
I
baby?
chickened out a Resident Evil 7 VR before
Haven't
the
played
tutorial even started. Legit, I was just
I'm gonna play
standing
Resident
in
Evil
an
4
empty
after
room,
Portal 2, I
and I was
think.
too scared to press start. So
Yep.
yeah, Fofi and scary, they don't mix.
No,
but
bad mix.
Every
No.
now and then, a morbid curiosity.
I played Resident
sinks in.
Evil
Sometimes a scary
2,
game comes
3,
along that,
1,
for
yeah.
one reason or another, piques
Silent
my
Hill,
interest.
never played it.
And sometimes a horror game gets so immensely big that you just can't ignore
Hopefully
it. So
FootofaFerret
today, we're talking
doesn't
FNAF.
hate
Five
reaction
Nights at
videos.
Freddy's, a horror game series that
I played
dominated
the first
YouTube
one.
gaming
It's-
scene in the mid-2010s and is still
There's 2
pretty
videos on my
dang
channel of
prominent
it.
today. It's all about evil Chuck E. Cheese animatronics, haunted pizza places, and...
what? Oh no, dead children.
Child murder. Okay. Sounds like the
My
perfect
favorite
thing to
topic.
merchandise to kids and sell in your local Walmart.
Uh-huh.
Aw, look at this cute little plushie of a rusty metal animatronic haunted by the soul of a child whose head was bitten by a robot in 1987.
Well,
Happy
that's
birthday,
actually...
Tommy.
Isn't that like...
Nice. FNAF 1 came out in August of
different one.
2014. You play as a security guard
God,
working the night
I
shift
was
at Freddy
just starting my
Fazbear's
senior year of high
Pizzeria,
school.
where the animatronics like to roam the halls at night. Because if they didn't roam the halls at night, there would be no game. You check security cameras and
True.
close doors to keep them from getting to you, but if you fail... yeah. That. The game was a huge hit, sparked a massive franchise backed by billions of views on YouTube, and today,
Yeah, a lot.
FNAF is freaking unstoppable. And my experiences with the series
Oh, not
are
the second game.
pretty unique, I think. See,
Why?
some of you may or may not know that I used to work really closely with a channel here on YouTube called The Game
which
Theorists.
this
You
is
know,
what this
Game
video is
Theory, Map
replacing
Pat,
this week.
Mario is mental, but hey, that's just
The
a theory
theory.
and all that. I was an editor and host on the channel for several years,
Oh.
and I still do
I didn't
stuff
know
with
that.
them today. I mean, heck, they just launched a whole new channel called
Yep,
Food
which
Theory,
apparently a
with
lot of people
theme
enjoy.
song written and recorded by me. Matt really let me go full Oingo Boingo on it, and I love him for
Oingo.
that. But anyway, I joined the Theorist team in the summer of 2014 and was one of 3
Oh.
editors. So naturally,
Only
I didn't
3?
work
Really?
on every single game theory that came out.
No.
Sometimes episodes were uploaded that I didn't even know were happening. And after a few
Yeah.
months, in October of 2014, Matt put out a new episode
The
of Game
first
Theory
FNAF
all about
video?
some game called Five Nights at Freddy's. Now,
When
I
did it
wasn't
really blow
super
up? Was it
familiar
like
with the
Markiplier
game,
or
but
was it Captain
this
Sparkles?
wasn't the first time I'd ever heard of FNAF. I think I'd seen the Game Grumps play it before this, and of course,
My
the game
introduction version
freaked
was
me out
Captain
so
Sparkles.
much I couldn't even watch the whole video. 10 minutes of
Yep,
FNAF
same.
was too much for me
Yep,
at the start.
yep.
But there was just something about the game that interested me, while also making me never want to look at it again. The idea was just so unique, and the characters were so colorfully horrifying. I'd never seen anything like it. So I was actually really excited to see Matt tackling the game. And it was a really interesting video, but ultimately,
turned into,
at the time, I just saw it as another fun game theory on a cool game. I was not
and then it turned
aware
into
of the snowball that was about to build up. But then, less than a month later, I get an email from Matt with a new game theory editing project, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Wait, didn't the first game just come out like a week ago? And I was, nervous. Besides the first theory episode, I had never managed to make it through any FNAF Let's Plays or videos because the game freaks me out too much. Now I had to spend 2 weeks straight editing
kind of
a
makes it less
17-minute
scary a
long
little
video
bit.
on the newest and scariest FNAF game all by myself.
Hello,
I had
puppet.
to
Get out of
live
here.
in that
What?
world for the next few weeks, and not gonna lie,
I don't like the puppet.
I was sweating a bit.
I don't.
I sound like a little kid saying all this, but seriously, I had zero experience with horror at the time. And let me tell you, editing the FNAF 2 game theory was one of the most stressful things I've ever done. Oh, not because of the scary robot bunnies. I got over that pretty fast. And not because of the deadline either. 2 weeks to edit one video is actually a pretty decent amount of time.
Yeah.
I've edited videos of my own way longer than that in like 1 week. No, it was all because of me and my stupid $50 editing program that I insisted on sticking with back then. I had been dealing with this program's bullcrap for years, but this thing just could not handle the awesome magnitude of the Five Nights at Freddy's 2
I don't know what editing software that was. Do we know what it was? I use Magic's Movie Edit Pro Plus.
And over. It crashed constantly. Even after I had the entire video done, I had to take an entire extra day just to export because it just
kept crashing.
Crashing. By the
That
end of the
happens
project,
sometimes too,
I was
yeah.
so done with my computer that a real-life Freddy Fazbear could have appeared in my doorway, and I wouldn't have cared. I was completely desensitized to all the jump scares and crazy-eyed chickens. I just wanted to make a video without something breaking for once. But
that's fair.
It didn't matter. The FNAF 2 game theory was done. And I was done with that editing software. And you might expect that after all that hassle, I'd never want to see any of these animatronic nightmares again.
I'm sure he
But
edited more.
Ever since that game theory, I've had a real fondness for these murderous rust buckets. We went through so much together, and I'm still really proud of that video. I helped out on 1 or 2 other FNAF-related game theories, and I still love whenever Matt hops back into the series.
Which he does all the time.
FNAF defender. I've always really dug these games, and I adore all the crazy animatronics.
I thought this was going to be like
when
a funny little
launched their
skit
series
thing.
of FNAF action figures, I jumped on that mess immediately. Plushies? Yes, please. Neon versions of all the exact same toys? Even better.
Take my money.
I will not hide the fact that I love Five Nights at Freddy's. But at the same time,
terrified.
I get it. I totally get it. People got really burnt out on these games, and for completely understandable reasons. FNAF 2
every
came out
YouTuber
only
was playing
4
it.
months after the first, then was quickly followed by FNAF 3 only 5 months later, then FNAF 4 came out 5 months after that.
Yeah.
They really put out 4 whole games in less than a year. And that is a lot of FNAF. The games did not get any.
And now there's a movie.
And they were all just way too similar. I legit forget FNAF 3 and 4 even exist a lot of the time.
Fair.
In fact, I'm just gonna say it, FNAF 3, worst one of the bunch. Only one
Really?
real animatronic, its jump scare is a joke, everything looks like pee, it's just nowhere near
Everything
as
looks like pee.
Oh, wait. I legit forgot about Pizzeria Simulator. Like, literally until right now, I did not remember that Pizzeria Simulator existed.
Yeah.
I still say FNAF 3 is my least favorite.
Over
Pizza
Pizza
got
Simulator?
candy.
Cadet, candy.
On the flip side of that, though, now I want to talk about my favorite FNAF game, Sister Location. This one
That's
came
your
out in
favorite?
2016.
And this is
It's
before
the fifth
Security
game in
Breach
the
comes
main
out.
FNAF series, and it's definitely one of the most unique of the series. The game had
That is
like
true.
a whole year's worth of development time, which is like 5 in FNAF years. And it
Yeah,
shows.
'cause they can
It
put
had
out
way more
4
variety,
games
a more
in a year.
cohesive story, a lot
Scoop.
more voice acting, some really unexpected funny moments to contrast some of the most tense moments in the series up to that point, and again,
That's creepy.
I just love
I don't
these
like it.
animatronic designs. A lot of the main game is really different compared to the 4 previous ones. You're not just checking doors and cameras anymore.
You're actually, like,
crawling through
exploring,
vents,
yeah.
running maintenance, sneaking around in the dark, and shocking the animatronics. That's
And
probably
also
not a good
seeing
idea. And I
people that
will
hung
never
themselves.
forget when I was making my FNAF brief history back on Theorist, and I got totally trolled by the creator of the series into thinking Sister Location was like canceled or something.
Except for the part
yeah.
where none of this was actually true, because if you went to the Game Jolt page for Sister Location MA Night 1, it was Sit and Survive with a FNAF head. Scott pranked us. He pranked the heck out of us, and I fell for it. I legitimately
remember
fell
Matt
for
talking
it.
about
That
that.
was a really clever prank that really just made my job harder for a couple of days. Plus, I feel like Sister Location went on to inspire a lot of
PSVR.
the awesome FNAF VR game Help Wanted, with all
Which
its
is probably the
different gameplay
scariest game.
situations and junk. Actually, hold up. Now that I think about it, these games, they're just mini-game compilations. Like, seriously, you get thrown into a bunch of individual games that only last like a few minutes. There isn't really a main mechanic or anything. So, technically, FNAF is just WarioWare. Wait, does that make Waluigi the purple guy?
Oh my god. Wah.
So by this point, I've made no secret of the fact that I really dig the Five Nights series. The first game is one of the most unique horror games ever made. I have a really special connection with the second game from working on that
straw
game
being bent
theory.
that way still
FNAF
bothers
3
me.
is peepee, FNAF 4 is decent, Sister Location's the best one, and Pizzeria Simulator, it exists. Oh, and there's a bunch of other ones, I don't know. I also think the lore is super interesting to piece together, even though it's becoming way more bloated than I ever expected.
Yeah,
I mean, seriously,
Matt's
there's
losing
all
his
these
mind.
new characters now with their own
And books.
backstories.
He forgot
and
he hasn't even
freaking
mentioned the books.
Crap ton of books that
Oh,
just keep adding more to it. It's a lot. So much that I literally cannot get into it right now. I'll have to save that for another time.
Just watch the game theory videos.
Here's the real confession of this video. I'm a huge fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, but even to this
He hasn't
day,
played any of them.
I have not actually played any of these
I've
games.
only played the first one. I'm not touching the
when
second
I said
one.
making the FNAF 2 game theory desensitized me to FNAF, I was
That's
just
part of the
talking
reason.
about watching videos. Actually playing the games, that's a whole other ballpark.
Yeah.
The only one I've kind of played is a little bit of Sister Location, but really only for a few minutes.
Why?
After that, I got to this part and
Nope.
I just got too scared and I had to quit.
Fair.
After all these years, 6 freaking years, I am still too
Oh,
nervous
2020.
to actually play Five Nights at Freddy's. So, okay.
Oh, he's actually
here
gonna
I
play
am.
it?
After all these years, I am
Why does
about
it
to
say
play
cheats?
the original Five Nights at Freddy's for the very first time. I know it says continue on the screen, but that is because I tried it once and I chickened out about 5 seconds in. Oh boy.
That's fair.
Oh no.
I at least play.
Oh,
I at
God,
least beat
just
the
being
first
here
game.
immediately makes me feel bad. Okay, I have seen plenty of Let's Plays of this game,
Markiplier.
so I know more or less. Yeah,
I should
what
be
to
doing-
expect. It doesn't make me not nervous. No one's moving.
Well, this
No
is
one's
night one.
doing
It's super
anything.
easy.
It's making me nervous. Move. Do something. 2 hours and nothing's happened. This game's easier than I thought. Well, I don't know why I was so
Jump
scared.
scare.
It's 3 a.m. and not a gosh dang thing has happened. Is this normal?
Yep,
Game
for
broken?
the first
Whoa,
hit. For
okay,
the night
Chica's
one.
out. Chica's out. Okay, it's 3 a.m. Something's happening for once. Just keep an eye on the.
I'm
okay.
just waiting for the jump
Now
scare.
we're
Oh,
entering
God,
the
I'm not-
I don't like it part.
Yeah.
Where's Chica?
He needs a face
Where's Chica?
cam.
Okay. Chica's still there. Bonnie's out. Bonnie's out. Bonnie's out.
Oh, there's Bonnie. Hello.
Oh God, I hate it. Okay, Chica's gone. Am I a YouTuber now? I'm playing Five Nights at Freddy's.
Jump
Am I
scare,
a
I'm waiting
YouTuber
for it.
now?
He's
This
spending way
is
too much time in the
bad.
cams.
This is a bad idea.
Why
It
is
gives me
he-
so much power? I might be able to make it through
5
the first
a.m.?
night. Stop freezing. Oh, the game keeps freezing like that. Okay,
Oh,
back a
I
little
don't
bit.
know if he's
Bonnie's
gonna be
right
able to
at
make
the
it.
door.
He's gonna make it at 6 a.m.
Turn over! Turn over, please. Oh, 4% power. Oh, this is a bad thing.
3%?
This is a bad thing that's happening. Chica's gone back.
On night one?
Oh, don't look at me like that. Okay, power's gone.
Oh no, he's gonna sit in the dark.
Screwed. Ah! Oh God.
Oh, and he got
This is
that
gonna
one.
Happen,
Yeah,
and
when
I
you
just
lose
have
power.
To accept it. Is it?
But the time's gonna run
Turn over,
over.
please. Oh,
It
come
did,
on, turn
it
over. I
did.
was so close. I was so close
It turned
to
over.
getting to the end.
Does it?
I was so close to getting to
It
the end of the
does.
first game. Just turn over.
Oh well.
God.
I think that's what happened with me. I think I actually made it to 6 a.m. on one of the nights.
My first jump scare. I failed the first night. I failed the very
first
first
night.
night. Those are eyeballs.
Your
Bonnie
eyeballs.
has moved. Where is Bonnie? Where is Bonnie? Oh no. Oh no. Where's
Dude, what? Was that 3 a.m.? Did they take a beeline for him? The hysterical laughter.
I have to make it through the first night. I have to. You know what? Screw it. Yep, that was a good call.
There's lights.
I miss Animal Crossing.
Never touched Animal Crossing.
I go back to playing Animal Crossing. It's 4 a.m. There we go. Okay.
Doesn't the light scare them
door
off?
Closed. All right. Yeah.
Might want to turn off the
okay,
light.
Chica's out. There you are. You're nice.
It's
You're
still there.
there.
Go away.
Ah, oh,
Oh,
God.
wow.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
that's-
Don't do that. Please do not do
5
that
a.m.,
again. Oh
6%
my God,
power.
I hated that. Okay. Thank you for at least
He
backing
doesn't even
up
need
a
to be
little
checking
bit.
cameras, because I don't think
God.
Foxy comes
Tick
out on
over to
night 1,
5
does
a.m.
it?
Dear God, please. Or 6 a.m. Yes!
The relief. And now you can do it again, but it's harder.
No,
A lot harder.
Thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh,
No, double and give it to the next person.
Okay. And now I remember why I never actually played those games.
They're
It is
stressful.
pure stress. And with one furious video game animal already breathing down my neck,
Huh?
I think I'll stick to enjoying my FNAF content through YouTube for now.
Yeah,
So
not even
yeah,
watching, just
I know
the
people
game
like to
theories.
crap on it, but FNAF is pretty important to me, and I think it's really cool. Except this. This is against the rules and should go away forever. Personal space, Bonnie!
No, no such thing. Oh man, how I joined game theory. That's a video. FootofaFerret. Never heard of the channel before. I remember somebody saying I should watch this video or react to this video, and nobody told me not to last week's video, which will be, you know, last week's video was another game theory. I'm gonna go to the game theory video. I'm about to get into security breach. I think we have one more video before we get into security breach, and things are gonna get crazy. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, that's crazy that I literally was talking about my experience playing like the first 2 games. And that, or no, the first game. No, I haven't touched the second game. Not touching that game. Nope, absolutely not. I have 2 videos on my channel me playing the first game, which you can definitely find those on my channel. I'm not even sure where to find them. I'm sure if you do Ducka's new Five Nights at Freddy's, they'll probably pop up with the game theory videos. But I'm sure they're in there somewhere. They're on this channel, not the gaming channel, because this was before I had the gaming channel. Very stressful. I think I edited them pretty well. I don't like scary games. You can check out my Resident Evil series for that, or you can check out me playing Resident Evil 4 on Twitch, which I'm going to be doing. And Half-Life is a little scary at times as well. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any similar stories, please let me know, because I do read every single comment. I'll be live streaming today at 5 p.m. playing some Pokemon White 2 as a Nuzlocke. But I hope that you're subscribed to some of the future videos. Next week's video is going to be Game Theory FNAF. We solved Golden Freddy. It'll be out next Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Patrons will get it a day early like they usually do. But I hope everyone for us today. But until next video, take care and keep the music.